Hello, everybody. Welcome to another show at Club O.
Edgar, you sound so excited. It's not like you.
Yeah, we had so many shows we didn't do. So now it's a really good chance to do another show, which we really do.
And what number is this?
I don't know. I can only count to 3, but maybe
Well, take your
14.
shoes off. 14.
14, somebody
14.
tells me.
14. I lived on the 14th floor growing up in New York. 14's always been a special number for me. And it's a special night tonight because we're going to be doing a Yiddish show.
Yep, this is what we announced, and this, I think, what we worked on.
Right. We said it was going to be a Yiddish show, so we, like for our faithful listeners out there, we lost our drummer, and he got a job, and our bass player, who's really a doctor, he's on call. So we replaced them with 2 fabulous musicians that are joining us in the studio tonight. We have a vocalist, Doris Gross, and a violinist, Bernhard Gerstner.
Das Ganze kurz in Deutsch. Herzlich willkommen hier bei Club O. Wir sind inzwischen bei unserer 14. Serie, oder wie man das immer nennt. Und dieses Mal, auch wie letztes Mal, leider unser Drummer nicht dabei. Der arbeitet immer noch. Und auch unser Bassist, der eigentlich Arzt ist, arbeitet heute am Sonntag leider. Aber dafür haben wir 2 sehr gute Gerstmusiker, die ihr schon mal gehört habt. Doris Gross, Vocals, und Bernhard Gerstner an der Geige und an der Gitarre.
So, do you know anything about the Yiddish language?
It's mostly German.
I sent you the notes this morning. So the Yiddish language is actually 1,000 years old, but people didn't really start to popularize it until like the mid-18th century when it became popular with music, specifically klezmer music, which are musicians that would go from town to town and they would carry their instruments. And they didn't have a piano. They had, I don't even think they had guitars. They had violins and mandolins and basses and things like that. And they had guitars too, but Yiddish music really didn't get...
clarinet player.
Oh, they had clarinets. That's right, they had clarinets.
Come into the game.
But Yiddish music really didn't get popular until the middle of the 18th century, and then they brought the music to the United States, and that's when it really took off.
In Deutsch ganz kurz, die Lieder, die wir heute spielen, haben sehr oft Lyrics in Jiddisch. Das ist eine eigentlich sehr alte Sprache, die einige deutsche Anteile drinnen hat, sodass man doch immer wieder ein paar Worte versteht, aber dann auch wieder ganze Teile wahrscheinlich nicht versteht. Deswegen singen wir dann, oder zumindest die Doris, das dann auch immer wieder in Englisch oder in Deutsch dazu. Das jiddische Musik wurde dann erst richtig populär im 18. Jahrhundert, als immer mehr Juden nach USA zogen und dort ihre Musik gepflegt haben.
And with all great music, it was passed down in the oral tradition, and the music wasn't written down, so there was a lot of different versions of the same songs that were going around out there, different dialects, different melodies, but they pretty much got the same message across, which were, lullabies and children's songs and love and marriage and he done me wrong and humor and satire and dance and Hasidic melodies, and it made its way onto Broadway.
So viele der Lieder sind damals nicht aufgeschrieben worden, sondern mündlich weitergegeben. Deswegen laufen sie heute unter dem Titel Volkslieder, was sie aber eigentlich nicht sind, sondern mündlich tradierte Lieder. Und einige dieser Lieder haben es auch in Broadway-Musicals geschafft und sind dann darüber bekannt geworden. It was, a very short version.
Short version. So before we get going, I do want to welcome everybody from across the globe that took their time to come in. Especially, it's a tough time. We've been saying this for a long time. We've been saying this for 3 months already. And aside from COVID-19, now we have fires that are ravaging on the West Coast. So we want to send really healing thoughts out there and rainy thoughts. I never thought I'd be wishing it to rain out there. But we want to welcome people from Seattle, and all parts of Washington and Oregon and California.
Boise.
And Boise, Idaho, and Las Vegas, and Oklahoma, and Mexico. I'm going across the country, and Florida, and all over Europe, Cuba, the other way, and
Croatia,
Slovenia, and of course, the country of Georgia.
and anybody who finds our YouTube channel. Well,
Yeah, we're on YouTube now. Yeah, we're not
okay,
going to
let's
get
play some
crazy.
music.
Let's play some music. So the first song we're going to play is one that everybody knows. So feel free to get up and dance and dance. That's how we say it in Brooklyn, and sing along. We're going to do "Ba mir bist du schön," which was written in 1932 by Sholem Sekunda, who was he was a Russian cantor who came to the United States in the late 1800s, and he had a partner named Jacob Jacobs. And they wrote it for a musical, which was called I Wish I Could. And in Yiddish, it's Men ken leben nur men lost nicht. So of course, it just rolls right off your tongue. The song, the thing was not popular. It never took off. But the song, Ba mir bist du schön, became very popular, and they sold the song for how much?
$30.
$30. $30. So Sekunda sold the rights to the song for $30.
So if you write a great song one day, make sure to sell it for a little bit more, 35?
Yeah, but he was such a mensch, that's a Yiddish word for a good person, that he split it with his partner.
Das nächste Lied, das wir spielen, ich glaube, den Titel hat man schon verstanden. Bei mir bist du schön oder mir erscheinst du schön oder wie man das immer in Deutsch übersetzt.
Wenn du sollst sein, schwarz wie eine Tatte, wenn du hast Augen wie bei einer Katte, und wenn du hinkst zu bisslich, hast Hilzer nicht bisslich, sag ich, das art mich nicht. Und wenn du hast einen narrischen Schmeckel, und wenn du hast weiter so Säckel, wenn du bist wild wie ein Indianer, bist da viele Galizianer, sag ich, du sollst wickel dich. Bei mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du kein, bei mir bist du einer auf der Welt. Bei mir bist du Gitt, bei mir hast du It, bei mir bist du teuer von Geld. Viel schöne Jüngere hast hab in Gewalt nehmen mich, und wenn sie Eis geblieben, hab ich dich durch dich. Bei mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du kein, bei mir bist du teuer von Geld. mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du kein, bei mir bist du einer auf der Welt. Bei mir bist du it, bei mir hast du it, bei mir bist du teurer von Geld. Wir schöne Jahre haben heim gewollt nehmen mich und von sie alle ausgeblieben hab ich nur dich. Bei mir bist du schön, bei mir hast du kein, bei mir bist du teurer von Geld. Bei mir bist du schön, please let me explain. Bei mir bist du schön means that you're great. Bei mir bist du schön, again I'll explain. It means all the perish in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I try to explain, but here is the shame. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you understand.
Yeah, I like that song. Thanks, Doris. Thanks for letting me scat along with you. That was nice. Okay, so this next song I kind of want to, well, I mean, I'm not going to sing it. Well, I'm going to sing a little of it, but it's called Tumbalalaika, and I'd like to dedicate this to my dear friend, Ruth Pizer, who has passed away and was a real devotee of keeping the Yiddish language alive. And every time I hear this song, I think of her and her son, Alan, singing this song, and the whole Pizer family. So, Tumbalalaika, that's a strange word. Tum, from the word noise, and in Yiddish, tumult is a noise. Balalaika is an instrument. And this is it's a Russian Yiddish folk song. And, you know, you got to tug at the heartstrings when you sing in Yiddish. And this song, you know, the words loosely translate to, you know, what can grow without rain, and what can burn and never end, and what can yearn and cry without tears. And of course, you know, a stone can grow, and love can burn, and a heart can yearn and cry without tears. And it just loses something in the translation, but that's what the song is about. It's definitely a love song.
Ja, das glaube ich auch, dass das in der Übersetzung einiges verlieren wird. Im kurzen Tumbalalaika ist zusammengesetzt aus Tum, das ist so ähnlich wie Tumult, also eigentlich so radaumäßig, und Balalaika ist das russische Instrument. Also es ist eigentlich, der Titel ist also nicht negativ, sondern Lärm oder laut mit Balalaika. Aber die Lyrik deckt ganz verschiedene andere Bereiche ab, wie die Ivy gerade vorhin in Englisch vorgelesen hat.
We just learned these songs the other day.
Steigt der Bocher, steigt und tracht, tracht und tracht, a ganze Nacht. Wemmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen, nehmen zu nehmen und nicht verschämen. Tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, 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 laika, tumbala, laika, schliebala, laika, tumbala, laika, freilich soll sein. freie Frecken, was kein Wachsen, Wachsen und Regen, was kein Brennen und nicht helfen, was kein Denken, Weinen und Tränen. Tumbalala, tumbalala, tumbalalaika, tumbalala, tumbalala, tumbalalaika, tumbalalaika, spielbalalaika, tumbalalaika, Freitag soll sein. Narischer Bocher, was darfst du fragen? Ein Stein kann wachsen, wachsen und regen, Liebe kann brennen und nicht aufstehen, ein Hals kann bänken, weinen und tränen. Tumbala, tumbala, tumbalalaika, tumbala, tumbala, tumbalalaika, tumbalalaika, spielbalalaika, tumbalalaika, Freitag soll sein.
Yeah, makes me want to get my balalaikas out. Thanks, Doris. And thanks, Bayo. That was wonderful. And thank you, Jamie. We have Jamie Nugent on the clarinet tonight. And we have Edgar Haimerl on the guitar. And I'm playing bass. But Edgar would not let me use his fretless jazz bass tonight.
Which is still stuck in Seattle.
Which is still stuck in Seattle,
But
like a lot of people.
But I found Ivy's guitar and put on new strings. And that's my favorite guitar at the moment.
Yeah, we've got a new gypsy guitar in the house. So we're going to do another song for you, which is the Yiddish version of "Get Out of Here and Get Me Some Money Too." And basically, this song is another Yiddish folk song. It was really hard finding the chords to this song and all the right words, but Doris came through. It's called "Wo bist du gewesen?" and it's basically about it's a song about this guy. You know, he sees this woman when she's young, this girl when she's young, but he doesn't really cast her a second glance. And they get older, and you know, and she's getting more self-sufficient, and he's getting frailer and frailer and frailer. And then finally, when he has nobody in his life, and he's exhausted every woman in the village, and they've all had enough of him, he comes crawling back to her. And she says, "Really? Seriously? Now you're here? Where were you before when I needed you? Where were you before when I needed love? Where were you before when I needed money and I needed food? And now, get out of here and get me some money too."
Kurz in Deutsch, der Titel "Wo bist du gewesen?" versteht man eigentlich klingt fast nach Dialekt, wo bist du gewesen? Und es ist eigentlich eine Anklage, so nach dem Motto, damals habe ich auf dich gewartet, aber du warst nicht da, als ich dich gebraucht hätte, und jetzt kommst du daher plötzlich. Was Ivy in viel plastischeren Worten geschildert hat.
Okay, I'm going to sit this one out and let you guys play this. Get out of here, get me some money too. Wo bist du gewesen?
Wo bist du gewesen? Dein Geld ist gewesen und ihr Naden ist gelegen auf dem Tisch. Heint bist du da, hast kein Geld, ist nicht da und das Leben ist geworden, ach so mies. Dai, 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 dai. Dai, 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 dai. Dai, 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 dai. Wo bist du gewesen? Wo bist du gewesen? Wenn die Jugend ist gewesen und das Leben ist gewesen, zuckersüß. Heint bist du da, hast die Haare seelengrau und das Leben ist geboren, das soll mies. Dai, 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 dai. Wo bist du gewesen? Wo bist du gewesen, wenn die Jugend ist gewesen und das Herz hat mit Liebe gebrennt? Heim bist du da, hast der Kopf ist schon treu und es zittern bei mir schon die Hände. Wo bist du gewesen?
Yeah, you tell it, Doris. You tell him. Where were you before? That was great. That was great. So we're going to do one more tune for you. We're going to switch around a couple of things here. Edgar is not going to let me play bass anymore. Now Edgar's going to play bass. And we're going to do a Leonard Cohen tune. So Leonard Cohen, as you know, wrote a lot of folk songs, and they're usually pretty depressing, and all about lost love. But this is kind of an uplifting song, even though it's called "Dance Me to the End of Love," and I like to think of it as a song that you would play at a wedding, because you're telling your betrothed that I'm going to be with you for the rest of your life.
Das nächste Lied, Dance Me to the End of Love, Tanz mit mir bis zum Ende der Liebe, ist eigentlich bekannt gemacht worden von Leonard Cohen, ist aber ein altes jiddisches Volkslied, das eigentlich ein Tanzlied ist. Ein Tanzlied, das auf Hochzeiten gespielt wurde und eigentlich eine recht positive Grundstimmung hat, Dance Me to the End of Love.
So this isn't usually considered a traditional Yiddish song, but Lenny, as we like to call him, kind of ripped the tune off, and he put some English words to it, and then Doris had some Yiddish lyrics that were written for the song. So there you go. It comes around full circle. Dance Me to the End of Love. Do you want me to count this out?
La 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 la. Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dawn. Dance me to the end of love. Oh, dance me to the end of love. Let me see your beauty when the witnesses are gone. Let me feel you moving like they do in Babylon. Show me slowly what I only know the limits of. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. Tanz mir wie die Kinder, was kreisen Kararot. Tanz mir lieb zum Euer und erzählt dein tiefsten satt. Retzig euch von Herzen, bis du bleibst nicht schon mit stumm. Tanz mir, bis Messiah kommt. Hey, tanz mir, bis Messiah kommt.
auf die Volksmut dein Eidelhändel klärt. Dolce mich zu nah in ne fina Federbett. Tanz, weil sie den teure Säuves tanzen mit. Tanz mir bis Moschia kommt. Oi, tanz mir bis Moschia kommt. Dance me to the wedding now, or dance me on and on. Dance me very tenderly and dance me very long. If both us beneath our love, we both above. Dance me to the end of love. Oh, dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the end of love. To the end of love.
And there you have it, Boy, Chicken, Mädel. It's the Yiddish show.
It was much too short. We're already done.
It was much
We
too
just
short.
got started.
Mm-hmm. We want to thank you very much for dialing us in tonight. We want you to support live music wherever you can. Whenever you can, if you can make donations online to whomever, buy their CDs. Musicians and artists are struggling right now, and we want to thank you for even giving us a listen to tonight. Again, I want to thank our new friends, Beo and Doris, for bringing some Yiddish music, some Yiddishkeit to Club O with the Meze Music Project.
Danke an alle, die heute zugehört haben. Wir haben einige Leute. There are a lot of people online, like Chip, Fred's there.
Ah, that's great. Thank you all.
Herzlichen Dank, dass ihr alle zugehört habt, und noch herzlichen Dank an unsere zwei Gastmusiker, Beo und Doris, dass ihr heute dazugekommen seid, und es, glaube ich, war sehr schön, eine schöne Ergänzung für unseren jiddischen Sound heute.
And thank you, Annette, for once again running the cameras for us. We really appreciate that.
Ja, und im Hintergrund sitzt Annette und wählt die verschiedenen Kameras aus und entscheidet, was ihr von uns seht, was auch eine sehr wichtige Funktion ist im Hintergrund. Vielen Dank fürs Zuhören. Have a great week.
Lashana Tova.
Are we missing anything?
No, I think that's about it.
That's about it.
All right. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss, everybody. Goodbye.
Ciao.
See you next time.